Welcome back. Welcome home, guys. It's the You Are Here podcast, episode 355. We're back.
We're back, and we're better than ever.
Dude, better than ever.
Better than ever.
Thank you guys for riding with us. Mikey, let's do a little temperature check, huh?
Have you watched One Battle After Another yet?
No. Let's do a temperature check, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm saying things to you. I want you to hear
Let's
them.
bang it out, dude.
Quit.
Dude, let's bang it out.
Quit saying it like that,
Hey,
huh?
dude. Let's bang it out.
You know that makes me uncomfortable. What are you listening to right now? What's going on in the speakers? What are you listening to in the headphones? Is it a podcast?
That's funny, because I was going to ask you what movie you last watched. But we'll do this.
Okay.
We'll do this thing.
Thank you.
We'll do this dance.
Oh, I got a thing on it.
You do?
Yeah, bad one I watched, but go ahead.
Listening right now, dude, it's bad.
What are you listening to? Let me know. Don't lie. Don't lie.
I really haven't been listening to anything.
No music?
Dude. The only music I listen to is like in the car when I'm with my girl, going places.
Yeah.
Do
you mean your partner?
I've been just YouTubing my fiance. I'm sorry. That was disrespectful. I've been strictly YouTube, bro.
Okay.
Right now.
Right on.
And just consuming it all, dude.
Like
just consumption.
What on YouTube?
I've gone from podcasts. I was listening to Theo and Joe Rogan.
Yep. I was listening to that today too.
Dude, piss me off.
Why?
Piss me off.
Why? Tell me.
I love when people talk like they know everything.
Yeah.
And it just sounds ridiculous.
Got you.
You know, and it's just one of those things. But there's a little bit of podcast. I listen to a lot of Harlan Williams right now. I don't know why.
Huh?
Harlan Williams?
Yeah.
I love him.
Do you really?
He's the funniest guy in the world.
He is funny.
He's awesome.
Unique for sure.
He's insane.
How would you say his comedy is? Like, what's his style?
It's outrageous.
It is, right?
Outrageous.
The funniest thing I've ever seen is him and Santino with the motion.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how I was dying laughing.
I think he's just like a good example of like just play. Like just play.
Yeah.
You know? And they
doesn't take himself serious at all.
Yeah. It sounds fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been going back through a lot of those things.
Harlan Williams.
Yeah. I went back to one of my favorites is the Kill Tony of like Biden and Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
With Gillis and the other dude.
Oh, Adam. Yeah, it's so good, dude.
Yeah, that is good.
But music-wise, it's just been like Japanese music.
Really?
There's one band I love. It's my favorite band ever. It's called Sakana Action.
That's your favorite
band ever. I've been thinking about it lately. My favorite band. Wow. My favorite. I've been listening to them forever. I went to see them in concert.
Really?
I saw them in concert when I was studying there.
Whoa.
Crazy. That was a weird ass story, actually. I had no way to know where to go. I had Google Maps. I bought tickets somehow online. And I was like, I'm going to go alone because no one else knows this band.
Yeah.
And and to buy tickets over there, it's like a lottery system. Like you can get a chance to buy tickets.
Yeah.
Like if you're chosen.
Right.
So I was chosen. Only white guy there. 4-hour train ride going crazy different trains and everything.
Oh, you had to hop them?
Yeah. I don't know how I made it. But I remember going and everyone's just, the further I go, the more looks I get. And they're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, shit.
Because there's no Americans out there.
You're the only white
Back
boy
then,
out
there was like really no one like touring out there, I guess.
Yeah, you really caught the last wave of like, one of the last waves of like before tourism became like everything.
Japan now is like, it's bad.
But
there's a problem because there's people literally buying suitcases just to go, and then they throw out their suitcases.
Oh man,
over there, and over there, garbage is super serious. It's like everything is separated. To get rid of a suitcase, you have to like call a company to like come by and like pick up the suitcase, pay for them to get rid of it, and now people just leave all that shit everywhere.
Why are people throwing out suitcases?
Because they I think they like. I don't know. I didn't really get that.
It's like a pandemic of like people.
I guess, but I guess like it's like people travel to go there,
and then they don't want to go back.
And I guess they don't want to leave. I don't know. I think they don't want to like take stuff back or something. I don't know.
That's so strange.
I don't know either. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I don't know how that works.
Why would people be leaving their suitcases, man?
I don't know.
They got new luggage.
I don't know, man.
They bought Japanese luggage.
I don't know. Now that I think about it, it really weirds me out.
Screw this American-made bullshit.
Yeah. But now it's super like, it's touristy, bro. It's super touristy.
Yeah, when you were there,
I was on the last wing.
You were one of the last like few.
Yeah.
Now everyone goes.
Yeah. Even back then, it was like tourists would look at it as a spectacle over there.
Yeah.
You know, like still.
Right. Now
it's like, fuck, man.
It's like everyone.
We got to raise the prices.
We got to raise the prices.
Yeah.
Dang, dude. Okay. So that Japanese band.
Band, yeah. That's really it. Usually I'm more in tune with like music and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because the Grammy nomination stuff came up, I was like, oh, let me check things out.
Dude, does it even matter?
I don't give a shit. But like, I always like looking and being like, oh, are things that I like on?
Are they?
Couple. Yeah. A couple things are up.
Do you think the Grammys matter as much as they used to? If
Look,
you were to win
I think it doesn't matter. I think it almost, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, right? It's a trophy. I do think that there is like some value, I guess, in people put a lot of work into something.
That's fair.
And to celebrate it. I think that makes sense. You know what I mean? Am I going to be like, oh, well, because this has 1 million Grammys, it's the best thing in the world? No, because it's all subjective, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But if there is like accomplishments in like the whole package of it, I could see that being like important or like cool to recognize.
Right.
And it's just fun. I realize a lot of this stuff is just like to be fun.
Yeah.
In a way. Yeah, that's kind of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure, like, imagine like I guess, yeah, it doesn't for you, it would not matter at all. Now that I think about it.
Wait, what do you mean?
But of being like, oh, like you work your ass off for like all this shit, and like you get a fucking letter in the mail for your for Wayward Kin. It's like, oh, it's going to the Oscars or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, and it's like chosen by the people or something.
Yeah.
And then like you see people be like, oh shit, yeah, like that should win.
Right.
It's like, that must feel good.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like this thing of validation, I guess.
Yeah.
But it can get like, I guess. Do you think all like that side of things, like awards and stuff like that, is there like any good that comes out of that?
Oh, that's a great question, Mike.
Yeah. Is there any like positives from validation except just feeling good?
You know what I was thinking about? The desire for validation literally fueled the first however many years of like me putting out anything.
Oh yeah.
So without that,
that's usually how it is.
But that's what I mean. So
people.
I guess in a sense, like, yes, because a lot of I just listened to Ed Harris in this movie Kodachrome. I just pulled up this clip because I was like, man, I watched that movie and I remember I really liked Ed Harris in the movie because he plays this father. He's an old photographer. You might dig the film.
Really?
Yeah, he's an old photographer, film photographer, and he speaks on like he's like world renowned like for his photography, but he's at the end of his life kind of. He's very sick, and before he dies, his like wishes for his son to drive him to like the last film store that sells Kodachrome film. And so they're on this road trip because they can't take a flight or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
So he's driving to get his film developed.
I'll probably love this.
Dude, I think you dig it. But Ed Harris in it has this like sick speech where he talks about how artists, people who create, they all do it from a sense of this black hole in them that can never be filled. And that's where great creative work comes from. And they're assholes for it. But that's where that's like the spark that you need to create, right? And so these festivals, it's like, or not the festivals, but the awards, the recognition from your peers. Like, I want my peers to see me as a great filmmaker, a great actor, writer, whatever. That desire 100% fueled half the shit I made growing up. You know, like until I got to a point where like God filled that hole. Which is I'm still in conversations with him daily, but he's certainly filling in that hole for me now. That hole was getting filled by what I could create myself to try to like win you over or like impress upon you. Like, I am a creative. I do have something. I want that recognition from you because then I'll be recognized as something special and significant. So that matters. Like you can't. I think it's a fact. Half or more than half of the artists that you've seen. They probably started in a place where they had that hole, and they were looking to fill it with the recognition of their peers or strangers or whoever. But to be seen as special, to be seen as a unique, important creator of something, I think that is a true statement. I think those awards, that's why they matter still, like in a way. Like if you look at it as, I want to be recognized for my work. I want to be recognized as significant, and I want my work to matter and leave an impact. Look at this. Like that movie left such an impact. And then I'm like, how do I do that? Yeah. How am I recognized as someone who could create that? You know, It's a Wonderful Life, my favorite movie of all time. Like, how do I do that? How do I get recognized as that? How do I become Jimmy Stewart, you know, in my own way or whatever? That shit matters. And it's like, I think it's unhealthy, but I do think it's a big gas in the engine kind of thing. For sure, until you kind of fill it with something that's maybe more healthy for your life. Yeah, you don't have to trade off anymore. It's no, you know. But maybe my art gets worse because I find peace in my heart. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's such a weird. It is such a weird thing to think about. But the fact of like all of that comes from that. It is like an empty, like a void that you're trying to fill. Right. You're trying to find an answer for something. Why'd you make I'll meet you there? Right. You're trying to, like, that is like, I think the purest form of that. Trying to do that. Yeah. Right? Yeah. It all comes from somewhere.
That's right.
Why people make these things and to try and express something. Mm-hmm. And you think about even in like museums and stuff, like there's no museum for movies really. It's just seeing them really, right? So like to celebrate that, I guess, and like, why do you think there is like a award show for this thing? Like, why was it created? Like, why did this person create an award show?
I think it's more entertainment. I think people like get excited about, like, if you're watching and you live in New Jersey, you have no connection to film, but you're like, oh, the Oscars are on tonight, I'll throw them on. It's like, maybe you saw a film and you're like, damn, I love that film, or I love that actor, I want him to win the award, or oh, he shouldn't have won it. It's just more like conversation. It's more competition. But art is so subjective. How can it be competitive? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. To me, that's where I'm like, that's a hang up. Yeah. And who's voting? Who's in the academy? Yeah. You know, it's like rich dudes.
Isn't the academy literally like, I forgot. Isn't it like all filmmakers basically?
Dude, I couldn't even answer the question.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Hold on, I'm pretty sure it's like the filmmakers that are making stuff, and obviously there's like, I don't know, Jeff Bezos or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised at that.
Who is in the academy?
Because I was thinking that too, and I remember it was like the newest like cast or whatever. I don't know.
Like newest ensemble or something?
Yeah, like of people recently or something. Like get let in, basically.
Who can be a member? So membership is by invitation only. Yeah. Extended by the Academy's Board of Governors. Recommendation of branch executive committees. Members must be film artists, writers, directors, actors, producers, technicians who work for or have worked in theatrically released motion pictures.
So they're part of it.
It's divided into 19 branches, the Academy. Actors, directors, writers, producers.
Why don't we just do like voted by people?
It's a great popular vote.
Right?
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Well, then you get like Rotten Tomatoes again.
Yeah. Then you get like
Sharknado.
Like I was just thinking that. Yeah, dude. Yeah, there's voting members, there's non-voting members, associate members. It's about 9,900 voting members in 2024. And then 534 new members came on. So like 9,000.
That's what I'm saying. It's
almost
like
10,000.
The new, I guess it's people that got nominated maybe, and like you get an invitation, like if you make it in,
I guess
you. But I mean, it's kind of cool that it's like people that have done it.
They've done it.
That, I mean, I don't know how accurate.
Well, here's the hang up.
Legit it is.
Here's the hang up, bro. Let me give you a little history lesson. Let me take you down memory lane.
Okay, I'm in.
Classroom. There was this guy named Harvey Weinstein, right?
Oh,
you may have heard of him.
He's my favorite.
Oh God, scrub that. Scrub that. You're dying to get just axed.
I want to get some traction.
You want to get some traction, a little friction. I love it, dude. Stir it up. Stir up the pot, baby. So Harvey Weinstein had a company with his brother, and he became super successful.
Yeah,
late 90s, early 2000s, for picking films that other production companies didn't want to pick up. Miramax, right, was his company. Miramax would take these films like Tarantino's first film, right? You'd see the script and they'd be like, well, we can't do shit with this. This is crazy. And he'd say, no, there's an edge to this. Like, I can sell this. He would get it made. He used film festivals And the Academy Awards, before him, this wasn't being done as much, but he would dive into the Oscar campaign. He created the idea that if we get this thing to the Oscars and we win some Oscars, that notoriety of winning that award is the most important thing, because if we do, it will sell. It will sell everywhere. And then all you guys will have careers, and then we can reuse each other and we can whatever. But we're going to be so recognized for having the greatest films in the world because we win Oscars. So he would create these campaigns where essentially he would like pay off certain members of the Academy or he'd have, Tarantino or someone from the film like host an Oscar party at his house and then have all the Academy members or most of them come. So they're trying to sweet talk and like all this shit and pay off. And
so it's all just money
to win votes. So it's an election. It was like winning an election.
Paying it off.
Pay it off, man.
That sucks.
And it worked, dude. And it worked.
And that's why we're here.
That's right. But now that's why the Oscars, to me, they don't matter as much. Yeah. It isn't a merit-based thing. Also, it's subjective, but it's not even merit-based, in my opinion.
Harvey's gone.
For the most part.
Harvey's gone. Other Harveys? But he's the only one, right?
Dude, what happened to Me Too? Wasn't that
Woody
a thing?
Allen, dude?
Bro. Bro, how about that? Dude, you know what's crazy about him? Like again, you separate the artist from the person. Some people do, some people don't. Yeah. But like Chalamet, did a film with Woody Allen. And he's like, I just wanted to work with him, but I'm giving all my pay away. So like, I'm not gonna. It's like, bro, what? Like you can't have it both ways. You can't be like, you know what? I've always looked up to Woody Allen, and my dream was to be in one of his movies, and like he cast me in it, and so I'm going to do it. But man, I can't stand him as a person, and like, I'll just not accept his money to show everyone that like I'm not with him. Yeah. It's like, bro, you're with him. You're with him for 3 months. Film it. You're the lead of the movie. You can't now. You can't be like, I didn't take any of his money, so I'm not. I'm with the Me Too community too, dude, and what he did is wrong. And you just let his film. Is that crazy? Like, I'm like, dude.
But he's hot, dude.
Dude.
And now he's with whatever, one of those
Jenners or whatever. Yeah. But I don't know. I didn't like that move, bro. I was like, you can't have that both ways. Yeah. If you don't fuck with somebody, you can't be like, I'm going to work with them, but then I'm going to give them all the money to keep. Because I don't like.
Yeah, I wonder what
they did.
I guess. Do you think he just wants to like be like fucking Thanos? Like, I worked with all of them.
I think so. Yeah, he wants to be the greatest actor of all time. I think he said it in one of his speeches.
Really?
Yeah, he was like very upfront. He's like, I forget how he worded it, but it was super like eye opening because he was more transparent about like, I do this to be the best at this. Like, period. Like, I'm not trying to play nice.
Do you think that there's like a world where, like, if you just blow up as an actor, you got cast in some shit that just blew up at her. Like, Wayward Kid, boom, sells everything.
Explosion.
Like, explodes, dude.
Explodes. Wayward Kid explodes.
Headlines. And everyone's like, oh shit, Dave, like I did. And then you did like a bunch of fucking movies. You fucking killed it. You're the new Chalamet. Is there a world?
I'm older than Chalamet, dude.
You're the new Chalamet.
No.
There's a world. You're old Chalamet. There's a world. Is there a world where, like, if you're at that level, can you go to, like, the rinky dink, like, when you're, like, a person, like, that was making Wayward Kid and be like, I want to support, like, these movies that are, like, like, no one's seen them yet, and, like, I believe in them, and you search out these people around.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And be like, I'm going to be in this to, like, boost this up.
Bro.
Because I believe in it. And will that hurt that actor?
That's a great question.
Will that like ruin their career?
That's a great question.
Will that not work? Because like I don't see why not. Like, because I think about actors, right? Mm-hmm. I think about like it's not like you're alone. You're around everyone.
Yeah.
You're going through, especially if you're in LA, you're going through rooms of like a million different actors. Yeah. Y'all probably all know each other in a way.
Yeah.
Ran into each other.
That's right.
You've definitely heard people doing something that interests you.
Yeah.
That they haven't probably made it or anything like that. You probably know someone, like, you're in this world. I don't see anyone really like just reaching out and be like, oh, like now that I'm here, I want to bring up these people. And like, I don't know, maybe you know something. Do you think that's like a possibility? Like, I don't know.
I think so.
I wonder though, like why doesn't it happen often?
That's a great question, bro.
You know? Is it like agents are like, you can't do that anymore?
Yeah, I mean, there is that. I think there's that barrier to entry
Yeah.
where it's like if you don't have representation, you're probably not going to book things. And if you don't put things, you're not going to work. And if you don't work, you're not going to have a reel. And if you don't have a reel, no one's going to hire you. And it's like this thing that you get caught in.
Does that like bring down your value? You're like, oh, well, that movie's nothing.
I don't know.
Let's say it's not huge.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Or it's like mid level.
Yeah.
Success.
Yeah.
Or small success.
Success breeds success. So if it is a success, success will come no matter what. But if it's not a successful thing, it's like more of the same. It'll be, you have to go find success then.
It's just like, did you know what it is? The more I age and the more I think about all this shit, like creative stuff, I'm like, dude, it's just like, it's a lost cause in my mind sometimes.
I hear you.
I'm like, it's just how much money can you get from whoever you can?
Yeah.
And how can you capitalize on it, like draining away as fast as you got it? And like, how can you keep doing that forever?
What's your aim though? I
know, but like that process doesn't allow, it's not easy to just act, like want to make good shit.
No, it's not. It's not.
Because there's so much that it doesn't allow you to.
That's why everyone says don't do it.
I know.
That's doing it. Like
they're like, dude, you're an idiot.
Unless you can't think of a world where you don't do it. Yeah. If there's a party that's like, I really don't want to do this, don't do it. Because it's so much failure, so many like, you get excited about something, it doesn't happen. Like it's 95% that. And then once in a while you have the opportunity to do it and it usually doesn't go anywhere. Yeah. In the world of success, it just doesn't. So it's like either mitigate your expectations and like, don't box yourself in and be like, I'll just never be a success. So fuck it. I'm just going to do it because whatever. Yeah. Or, I think you should always have a little bit of a fire of a hope of like, this could reach people and my work could matter and whatever. But I don't know, bro. It's a hard thing, man. But like, so, and I told you this, like recently I've kind of checked in with myself and I've been like, what do you want, Dave? Because there's been a lot of years now where I've just been so focused on this production company and pumping out our stuff and all that. And it's taken all of my energy and thought, and I stepped back from like putting myself in anyone else's stuff. I used to audition all the time, or try to put myself out there. Yeah. And so now I'm doing that again. I like just begun doing that again, and I have an audition today, and I'm like, oh wow, I forgot how much I just love that. I just love. I've gotten to this point in this craft in acting where. All that had to happen before. Like I've had to hit the pavement as a young man and like try to get in people's things and like put my best foot forward, even though I didn't really know what I was doing, and then try to give them what they want. And it wasn't about the craft. It was more about that success thing and the pit and filling it and opportunity and success and growing. And I did that and had some really cool moments for sure. Like there was fun times, but not really proud of my work. And then I had to go to school and then I had to really learn how to do this thing that I want to do as a career. Like if I don't know how to do it, I won't have a career. I won't have success. So I got to learn how to do it. Started exercising with it, got more confident in it, but still was filling that success hole. Then got to a point where I was like, man, something ain't right. COVID, the hole isn't getting filled anymore. I've made my identity how good I am at acting or how many opportunities I get or how people see me in it. That's not healthy. Depressed, get hit up by a friend, says, I got a great idea. What do you think? Let's do this together. We did it. And it became like, oh, this is more aligned with why I want to do this. And it strengthened me more. And then I had the opportunity to lead the film and act it. And I was like, oh shit, I could do that. Like now I know I could do that. So I'm entering this world again, this old world that I used to know. Yeah. But now I'm entering it as like this new artist where there's no fear in me anymore, which is fucking like I can say that with total, like being on that big set. Like the one I just did. I can't say what it is, but it was like, I humbly accept where I am. And I'm not comparing myself to other actors. Yeah. I'm making friends. You know, I never used to do that on set. I'm taking the work serious, but I'm also enjoying being where I'm at, creating the story with all these people I don't know. So much more present, like a new person, like just grown. I've just grown a lot. It's 15 fucking years of like change, you know? And like, but it's just, I'm very grateful to be in this spot right now where I'm like auditioning again for like a short film.
Yeah.
I feel like, oh, this is what I wish I felt like then.
Yeah.
I don't feel so insecure and scared and need to prove myself. All that's gone.
Yeah.
I can really just be the best version of myself to like help their story. I can really serve it now.
That's all you need to do, right?
Dude, but isn't that like I finally feel I'm where I'm supposed to be in this thing, but it took 15 years and like crazy ups and downs.
I mean, it's not that crazy to think about.
It's wild, bro.
It's not crazy to think about now.
No,
it's like, dude, you need that. You need to have full like security in like
confidence,
yourself and like you're just here to fucking serve the story and
that's it.
I don't have to make it about me. Like it's not about me. It's about we're making a fucking movie. We're here to fucking just make it happen.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be totally honest, transparent with you, like about this whole who I am and what I can give, and you be the judge. You hire me, you don't hire me. It doesn't mitigate what I am. I don't. It doesn't change how I see myself.
I also think at the end of the day, that is what people want to deal with.
Of course,
you know.
Yeah, you don't want. I'm not like please, give me, please, Mike.
Yeah,
I want $500, but also give me the. Sorry, I'm messing up.
You're good, dude. You're good.
Yeah, different feeling, dude. So I'm so grateful, and it's like lit this fire up in me. I was like, wow, you've been missing out on this, dude.
I love it.
You can read other people's stories and like jump into them, you know, like fuck it. And there's good little breakdowns that I'm reading. I'm like, why did I tell myself there wasn't? Why did I tell myself like, oh, just focus on our thing because it's the greatest? And it's like, sure, I think it's the greatest, but I also think their shit's great. Some of their shit's great out there. There's some great writers out there that are looking to do their first thing, second thing, fifth thing.
Dude, you think about it like that's just as like you're not the only ones trying to, bro. You know, like it's put that out there.
It's foolish to think that. Yeah. It's foolish to think that. So, yeah, that's
awesome, bro.
I feel so excited, man.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah, man. Dude, thanks, sick. Man. Whether I get anything or I don't, I just to be meeting people and like having these dude. I'm having a self-tape again, and I'm like, man, fuck.
You'll never know what happens, bro.
Dude, and I love it. I love this shit. It's the thing I'm the best at.
Yeah.
Like, what? I'm just foolish, bro. I'm silly. Just takes me a while to like get to the point of like, duh.
Yeah.
This is what you were kind of always leading to, huh? You just got here a little late. Or not late, on time, whatever. But dude, I had a funny story for you. I don't think I told you. And it's about acting.
Oh, really?
And recently.
Oh, no.
It was on that film set. Did I tell you the story about the jump rope?
I don't think so.
Dude. So the set is a gym. Right? And it's all built in this like warehouse, this like old gym, right? Boxing gym. So I'm playing a boxer.
Okay.
And there's other boxers. Other boxers are, you know, we're like a crew of boxers, right? And so we're training. In each scene, we're training. One of us has like that's my wife. Call her back. One of us has a jump rope. One of us has a weights. One of us is hitting the bag. And then the scene is happening like in the ring, but we're in like the background of the scene, right? All doing these different things. So the dude with the jump rope is this like younger guy. And he's who I was at 25. He's just dying to be, you know, rich and famous and significant and to be accepted, right? And so he's got this opportunity. Like he's on this director's film who's like a pretty, you know, Oscar winning director, you know, there's no way around it. And it's not really like, again, I feel like calm and I'm enjoying the moment. And I got this like weight ball and I'm like doing exercises with this ball. And I'm looking at my man and I remember watching him before the scene because I'm always kind of working to keep myself like no one's sweating. Like I'm like, it's a gym. I'm sweating. I got to work out. So I'm working in between stuff. And he's like kind of watching me and then he tries to skip rope, but he can't
Oh no.
And for some reason, I'm noticing the guy who is like leading the extras on the crew, he's not noticing.
Oof.
And I'm like, uh-oh. And I just clock it, but I'm like, I'm just an actor. I'm not allowed to have any input in this way because it's a huge set. There's like 200 people here. So he's action, you know, and the scene starts happening and he tries jumping rope and he clips his foot again. He has to start off. And he's doing it and he's kicking his feet out. Kind of like a kid. Like you kick your feet back.
Yeah.
Jumping rope, kick his feet back. Jumping rope, kicks his feet back. And I'm like, no. I'm just noticing out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, fuck. I hear a cut. And the director comes running into the gym. Right? It's Oscar winner and director. And he goes, yeah, okay. Yeah, guys, that was good. What's going on over there? Dude, so I'm like, oh my God. This is like a nightmare.
Yeah.
For 25-year-old
That sounds awful.
Dude, imagine 200 people going like this.
Right?
And everyone's looking at you saying,
you can't jump?
Why aren't you jumping rope, dude? Why aren't you jumping rope? And he goes, what's going on over here? Like, what is this? And he's talking to his assistant director, like, do you see this? What are we doing? And he's been a nice guy. Like, he's not been rude at all. But he's really asking, like, what are we going to do here? Like, what is the options? What do we have? He goes, guys, and he pulls the boxing guy, like the coordinator, the stunt coordinator, this sick guy, Billy, who was like this dude, slick guy from the UK, and he was
stunts
awesome. Yeah, he's like a boxing trainer, like real deal from the UK. And I got to be friends with him a little bit. So I was like, I was just kind of like, Billy comes over and he's like, I don't know, what do you know how to? And he's like, yeah, I can't skip. Oof. Everyone's watching him. Young actor, just wants to be like just to have a good day on set.
He's like a main.
And this is his opportunity.
Guy?
No, we're in the background.
Oh, but
he's he's right there, but he can't get his feet over the thing without skipping, and he keeps hitting his feet. And he goes, it just doesn't look right. He's like, you have to. He's like, don't skip. The director's like, just stop skipping.
Just do squats.
Just do a jump rope. Just keep your feet down, do jump rope. And I tried telling him at the beginning of the shoot, I go, because he had that jump rope before and I had seen it, we were kind of off camera, and I said, so do you box? And he's like, yeah, I kickbox. And I was like, oh, no, you don't.
Uh-oh.
He took a couple classes for it. There's no way I seen you jump rope. There's no way. And I tried to tell him, like, just try to keep your feet down. Like, you're kind of kicking them out. Just keep it low. This was like the day before. Anyway, so now this moment's happening. Everyone's watching him. And I'm like, oh, this poor kid, man. Fuck. And Billy, the stunt guy, the boxer, he comes over to me and he goes, Dave, get the rope. So I get the rope. Now the director's looking at me. The whole crew's looking at me. And I'm like, I do this every day. I jump rope every day. Yeah. So easy. Director's like, that's it. That's what I want. He goes, that's what we need. That's perfect.
Put him in.
So, but then he goes, but we can't use him. I just shot the scene with the other guy there. I shot the scene with him there. It's going to be continuity issues. Like, he needs to do it. Dude, this never happens. Like the whole set does not look at an extra and be like, this scene hangs on you. Like, stop fucking it up. So the kid is like, I give him the rope back. I'm like, here you go, bro. He takes the rope back and he's like, okay. And I'm like, we're going to be here for a while. And he goes, and everyone's still watching. The director's still watching. The whole room is watching him. The lead actors are watching. Everyone. And he's like this. His eyes are like fucking saucers. And he's like,
skipping?
But he had it for like 12 seconds. Oh. And the director's like, good job. And he goes back to the seat. The whole room. Dude, it was the coolest moment.
That's sick.
I was like, what a win for this kid.
There we go.
What a win. But I felt zero pressure.
Yeah.
Like when it was like
my
turn, I was like, oh, this is just a guy. It meant to him, I know what that felt like.
Yeah.
I know exactly what that was like your nightmare coming true. And then it became like his dream. Because he was recognized as like, I did it. Yeah. I rose to the occasion. But it was just a cool moment, man. I'll never forget that.
That's cool to see it.
Yeah, dude. It was cool, bro. It was cool.
It must be cool. It's definitely cool to see like where you could have been,
Oh,
or like where you were, you know, in a way.
that's exactly what it felt like. Dude.
Yeah.
I was like, I know how that guy feels.
Oh. Dude, if that went the wrong, that's like the worst.
The worst, bro. The worst. It couldn't have been worse. Like,
why do they do that?
I wish, but then I'm like, I wish the extra guy was like aware of who's fighting or who's boxing and who's not. Because actors lie, we lie. Like, especially in the beginning, you're like just trying to get opportunities. You're like, yeah, I box, and it's like, you've never done that. You trained twice. Like, there's no way. You could tell right away if someone's got kind of a rhythm or a swagger to them or not. Like, you could tell. And yeah, I mean, I don't know the kid, but I assume not much training went down.
Oof.
Or he just never jumped rope.
Sometimes like there's a thing where you're pressured, you just forget how to do it.
And when you're young like that, the pressure is like insurmountable, dude. When acting is the most important thing to you and like opportunity and being seen as special, it's like, whoo, that's gonna be tough to jump that rope. And the director's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're like,
you gotta jump, dude.
He's like, stop skipping. Because the kid, he goes,
I know what you mean.
He says, and I couldn't believe he was saying it. I'm like, holy shit, this kid is like, he's not getting
He's
it.
crumbling.
Because he goes, I can't skip.
Oh, no.
Brother, you gotta just close your mouth and just do the best you can. But it was, or just be real and be like, I can't do this. Anyway.
Damn.
Yeah, but it turned out great. It turned out like a heartwarming moment. It wasn't like a bad, but it was borderline bad.
Could be bad.
Oh God. Damn. Close to being awful, bro. Nightmare situation.
So what's a movie you've seen recently?
Watching a show. Can I tell you that?
Go ahead.
I forget what it's called.
Okay.
There's 2 shows. I'm watching Task right now with Mark Ruffalo. It's fucking awesome.
Really?
It's about like this crew in Philly that like, or in Pennsylvania, I think close to Philly. But they, Mark Ruffalo plays a priest who's turned like FBI agent. He's trying to track down this crew who I think his brother is in, who essentially are like robbing drug dealers for money. And so it's like, it's this weird, cool shit. It's great acting. And then there was a show, which the acting was so. Michael Shannon was good, but I think I just like history. It's about it's on Netflix, assassination of James Garfield, the president.
Okay.
Second president ever assassinated. I never saw like a story done on it, like a film. I've read about it, but I've never kind of dove into it. Charles Guiteau is the assassin of this president, and getting to know it. Like I like watching historical dramas because then I start like getting excited to research. So I researched this guy Guiteau, and it's kind of like one of my sick fantasies is like to play an assassin of a president. I'm telling you, like a John Wilkes Booth or like now Charles Guiteau. Like
I feel like you could kill it.
Fuck, man, because they just
feel like you could kill
they
it,
believed.
actually.
You got to think about this. They believed they were saving the nation.
Yeah.
Or Guiteau was like, I believe I'm built for great things, and everyone like laughed in his face, and he was like, no, I'm going to prove it to you. Like, holy shit, I'm here for a purpose, and it's a big one. And it turns into this violent act that changes the course of the nation. It's crazy. And it's still happening today.
Yeah.
It's just fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That idea of purpose, like what's your purpose? And it could get contorted into like,
I get scared of you playing that kind of character.
Why?
Because I feel like you go too like methody on it, you know?
Not like that.
You start being like the person, you know? You do things to be like them.
The trick is, I think, to just really get in touch with what you care about, and then to be like, well, what would I do for that thing? Yeah, man. But that's what I'm watching. What about you?
Cool. Last night, the old fiance asked to watch a movie, and I was just, dude, I just look and I hate it all.
Which just everything out there?
But I threw on the Criterion because I'm like, let me check because I still have it for the year because I already paid, and I can't cancel it because it's paid throughout the year. And I'm going and I look at the category of like leaving like this month or whatever, and they had a movie I wanted to watch for a while. It's called Millennium Actress, and it's like an animated movie.
Oh, okay.
Satoshi Kon, he's done some other things that I really like, but really interesting movie. It's kind of like I guess it's like a mockumentary in a way.
Okay.
where it's basically like a documentary about this super successful actor, and it's like this woman, and it's just like these guys are going through all her like movies, and it like takes you into the movie, but also tells her story like throughout her life, and they're like going through, and then you learn about both of the, like there's like a secret thing with the actual like the documentary guy that's like doing the documentary about this woman, this actor.
Yeah.
And she randomly like disappeared from like the face of the earth, basically, and like stopped acting. And then she like randomly came back like later, and they finally found her. And it's an old movie, so if you haven't seen it, spoiler, whatever. Like the documentary guy actually knew her and was in love with her, and like made like he loved her movies and wanted to like, you know, meet her and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And he got into like the same production like house and all this stuff, and it's like basically like Hollywood, basically. So, but he was always in the shadows and never really like interacted with her at all. But her like secret was like she met this guy that she like loved very early on in life, and wanted to like, I don't know, they just had like this meeting, and he was like I don't know, because it like blends reality with what's going on in the movie as well, and it's telling the story like through those both things. And she just had this love that like she always held on to forever, even though that person was like away, and said like we'll always meet no matter what, like we'll be able to come back. And it's like during war times as well or whatever, and that guy was killed basically, but she didn't know. And she had this key basically that like, and he always told her like, oh, like this key will unlock will unlock like everlasting happiness or whatever.
Yeah.
So she held on to this thing forever, and it got to the point where she couldn't handle it anymore, you know? And she literally just had to step away from everything. She was doing this thing to like, I guess, take her mind off her, or try to reach him in some way. I don't know. I just like, it was such a weird thing. I've never seen that kind of like, I don't know, story before.
Yeah.
To make it that way. It was interesting and fun. Like it was a fun, like entertaining watch.
Yeah.
But I do love I don't know, the like holding on to, like love can really make you, I guess, like just like you can be infatuated so much that you can do things that are like, your whole life can go by if you hang on too long, you know? If you can't let go of it, you know?
Your whole life can go by.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Dude.
And it's also like with like actors and stuff, like life can just, you can get like if you're like into that world, like always working and successful and doing this, like your life could pass by if you don't ever like take time for yourself to like, I don't know, get through, I guess.
Yeah.
Like like live life as well, like realistically. I don't know. I don't know, it's interesting, man.
I have a question for you off of that. Do you think it's better to be the type of person who it doesn't work and you move on? Or is it do you think it's better to be the kind, because what you're saying is making me think like, because I've asked you before, like, okay, this person on like at the beat, you know, telling us on that voicemail about their life or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're struggling because they miss somebody.
Yeah.
And they're like, can't let go. And you would say like, dude, wait a year. Yeah. Give them a year. That's kind of been your rule of thumb recently. Like that I've heard you say.
Yeah.
Do you think it's more healthy to be the kind of person who never gets tied down by like waiting for anything in life? You just kind of,
I don't think so.
I throw it out there. It's a no. I'm over. I'm moving on.
If it's like I think if it's it depends. Dude.
Anything, a job, a relationship, your own creation. Oh, this house, it's not panning out. I'm moving. Oh, this weather, I don't like it. I'm out.
It depends if it's like a full rejection.
Yeah.
Like fully, if it's not like realistic, like, I don't know, man. It's like it's so subjective.
Yeah,
right? It's like if it was like a mutual thing that was cut off, you know, that's like randomly just like ends or something, or like you're just thrown to the side. Yeah. Like I want to tell that person to be like, it's like, get over it, dude. It's like, no, you can't. You know what I mean? Like if this person's hurting so much that I've been there where like I can't think about anything else for like a year. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or more, honestly. And And like, there's parts of it where I'm like there's something therapeutic about thinking about it, of like coping with that thing. And the only thing you could do is just like think about it to get by, which is like, sounds insane.
Painful.
When I think about it.
Yeah.
It sounds insane.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I feel like just from someone that was there, I can't blame anyone, or like I can't fault anyone for feeling that much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's like you randomly like shoot a shot at like the girl at the cafe, and now you're in a year-long like, I can't stop thinking about her, and you're like watching in the window, then no,
that's not healthy.
That's not healthy.
Yeah. Fair.
But if it's like a complicated, like more complicated thing, man, like I don't know, that's tough, bro.
Yeah.
Because like you got to either hope that when things end, right? You want to hope that it ends on good terms,
for sure,
or mutually, or mutually, just doesn't have to be like a positive thing. It could be like you're both sad, but things aren't working out. You still split up mutually.
Yeah, mutual choice. Yeah.
You at least have like an end point there. I think that the thing, like with a lot of those at the beep things, it's a lot of. I think there's. When people are at that point, it's a lot of like they get cut off or something, or something happens where they can't find like a reason. There's no closure to why, and if you don't get closure to why, you're racking your brain.
Oh boy,
you need an answer.
Yeah,
and if you're not given that, then what do you do?
Yeah,
it's hard to just be like, all right, whatever, moving on. It's tough,
absolutely, dude. Yeah, it is tough. It's very tough.
Like the lady in the movie, it's like, all right, that's. It's not like they had a relationship or anything, you know what I mean? It was like they met like once, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And they just kept like dropping little notes to each other over the years. And it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Yeah, man. That is interesting, dude. It's I don't know, just
there's no right way, bro.
There is no right way.
There's no like formula, really.
There's no right way to live life. Yeah. It's
as corny as it is, but
it's just opinions. It's like what do you think suits you best? And yeah, I think to not get hung up on
Well, I say like I've had points of my life where I'm like, oh, I took it a little too long.
Right.
Too far, like I cared too much.
Where you'll admit like it was just
like it wasn't good. It probably wasn't positive, to my well-being.
But we've all been there. I think that's a natural thing.
Yeah.
You're into something and either the person you're into isn't in the same way or can or whatever. And it's like, dude, I'm going to hang on because I feel so deeply about this thing. And the heart's funny like that. The heart will tell you like, once this happens, you'll be complete. Or once it goes your way, like, I just can't help but feel this. Like your heart, it's like this thing that's just got like like for me, bro, when my heart is talking, it's like my mind is just 15th place. Like I could have a reasonable thought and be like, this is ridiculous. But my heart is like in waves, just overpowering my mind. I don't know if that's everybody, but I know it's hard for me to like have feelings, strong feelings, and then think through something and do what my brain tells me, not what my heart tells me. It's very hard for me.
Yeah.
That's maturing, is like not obviously living through a feeling, but like thinking of, rationalizing like possibilities and where you could mess it up and then making an action from there, like a well thought out thing, not just like a response to an emotion. It's like bar fights or something. It's like if you just have an emotion and you react to it, that's not good. Yeah. But not all.
Reminds me of a Kendrick lyric.
What's the lyric?
It's just like he says, "Shut the fuck up when you hear love talking."
Oh wow.
It's like, yeah. Instead of just being like, "Oh my god," like in my brain, I'm like, "Oh my god, yeah," like let me fucking piece it all out now. And it's like now, just like, how about you just feel it?
Yeah.
That's normally how I feel like. Like when you fall in love, it's not like you're doing something. I feel it just happens.
Yeah,
it does out of nothing.
It does.
Right? It just blossoms out of just I don't know. When you first talk, like maybe that like you said, like with your wife, it's like you saw her and you're like, oh, this is it.
I was like,
right?
Whoa. Yeah.
Nothing was happening. it was quiet probably in that moment in your brain.
Extremely, yeah. Like
there's probably no sound when that happened. When I think of with Mario, I'm like, I don't even remember what I thought.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was just like looking. I'm like, yeah.
It hits you in like a way you're not expecting.
Yeah.
Like you can't plot it out.
Yeah.
It just kind of grows, like you said. It's at least
it almost like takes the space of like whatever's happening.
Yeah.
Like it inserts its own like entity.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, dude.
In a way.
Yeah, man.
It comes out of nowhere.
I was talking to my mom about that, and I was like, about love specifically, and like how it's I'm just finding it's like it is, you will have these pockets of like, wow, this is effortless, this thing we got going on. But underneath that, there will be something, because life is happening around you guys, and you're not together 24/7, and you're two different people.
Yeah.
Even if you're very similar, I think this is the case. Because you're constantly growing and life is happening to you guys sometimes and like bumping you out of your lanes or whatever. That communication, dude, the older I get, the more I'm like, oh my God. If I wasn't willing to grow and like listen, not just speak my opinion, but like listen to her opinion and digest it and, let it have as much weight as my opinion. Even if I knew I was right, it's like right, quote unquote, or thought I was right, I would be still a defensive, immature, selfish partner. And it wouldn't have worked out. And she would be what she would be. Yeah. But it wouldn't have worked. And I was talking to my mom, I said, wow, when people used to tell me like, communicate, you always got to communicate. Don't ever. I was like, yeah, dude, we're great. Like fucking crazy. We do that, no problem. It is a never ending, like, good fight. You have to be willing to stay in the trenches together and say like, okay, what do you find, like, what are you finding right now that's bothering you about me? And I'll do the same with you, or our situation, or the thing that you really want to do that I'm not too keen on. And I got to talk to you about this honestly, in not a way that's going to hurt, but just in a way where I have to communicate this and translate it to you. And I hope you're willing to hear it, give it its day in court, and like adjust with me or help me understand. But it's always going to be that. Yeah. You'll have pockets of, again, there's like great times where you just seem to both be on the same page, but life is going to just do little poke holes in that, try to separate you guys a bit. You got to communicate and come back to the table. That's what I'm finding. Yeah. And it's a test, but it's also like the best, like I'm willing to do that always. And it's like no wonder we have over half marriages and a divorce. Who's willing to do that? Yeah. Unless you really love somebody. And love is like, to me, it's like in ways like you absolutely see that person as like the most important thing and you put them before yourself, but then you also have to balance, like, your opinion has to meet theirs as well. It can't be withheld. It can't be, I don't know. You can't bulldoze and you can't pull back and express nothing and just make them happy. Like, there's no way that's going to work. Yeah. Because then they're just going to naturally be like, who are you? What are you? Like, I don't even know who I'm with, And then if you're bulldozing, it's like, fuck, man, you just kind of dragged me through what you wanted, our whole relationship, and I'm out. So it's a weird, but I think talking, I don't know how I got on this tangent of love. Yeah. I'm just finding like that's a super important part of all of it. Yeah, man. And I think it's always going to be that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I even like, it's so weird to think it's not even been a year yet with me and Margot. You know what I mean? And
so new.
It is. But it feels like forever.
Yeah.
But even like moments of, unsureness between each other, or in terms of like, you know, we like, if we think we bother each other at some point, or someone's upset, or we think someone's upset, it's like there really is just that communication thing where I don't know, this sense of like I don't know, I've never felt yet where like I don't feel like we can come to the same like middle ground of like to talk things out, you know, or like the openness of it, you know, like I feel so lucky to have just, if there's something bothering like any of us, you know, we can just like, there doesn't have to be this fight to like, let me bring you into here to like listen, you know, or maybe not yet, you know, who knows what happens. But I feel like it's just so natural, you know, to be able to get there and like want to figure it out. And I think that's where like love comes in,
for sure,
you know, where you're both willing, you know, and I don't think that happens with every person, you know what I mean? Every relationship you have, that's not always the case, you know. Super just grateful now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Just like, dude, just even watching the movie last night, I'm just like, after work, I come back and like I'm laying there, like this is the best, dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm just in heaven.
Yeah,
it's great.
What's the best qualities of Margot?
I feel like right now, I don't know why I want to say, just like the passion in like, I never feel like I always feel like she's always just like 100% there.
Yeah.
You know, like so passionately, like just there for whatever comes up. She's always like, I don't ever feel like she's like halfway into something.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the best thing. It just feels like, I don't know. I feel like for me, I'm like, sometimes I'm just like, I'm halfway, like, yeah, okay, like whatever. But for her, I'm like, damn, she's like always 100% there.
Yeah.
You know, and it makes me be like, oh shit, I have to be like, I'm here, you know, I'm showing up today.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So that's one thing recently that's really, I don't know, made me really happy.
Yeah.
You know?
That's cool, dude. You like recognize that about her and you love it.
Yeah. Because I feel like I can be very like passive in places, you know, or in situations where I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna exist here.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm really somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna
exist just to be a part of it or something.
Wow. So it's like not engaging in the place you are.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna just be a passenger to wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's I just was talking to people at work about this. I don't know if you were there for this part of the conversation, but it was like someone was telling me, I won't say who, but they were like, oh, when I have thoughts, I hear my voice telling me this. And also like right now, where I'm at right now, I'm thinking about, okay, I'm going to leave here. I'm going to get in my car. When I get in my car, I'm probably going to take this route because I have to get to see my mom and I have to help her with the groceries. And all that is like laid out in this moment for me right now, all at once in my own voice. Like that's what I'm hearing in my head.
For sure.
You do that.
Yeah.
So when I'm like, dude, I couldn't be more different than you, because when I'm doing like right now, I'm not hearing my own voice, and I'm definitely not like talking and hearing my voice. And I'm not thinking ahead to like, okay, we're going to end this. And then I have to set up the thing. And then I you know, this is what I'm going to do next. And then I'm going to shoot it. And then I have to go home and make dinner. And like, my brain is naturally, I guess, lazy. Cause it's just,
I don't think it's lazy. I think it's just you're present.
Yeah, but,
you know?
But then I'm like, well, is this a superpower to be like, you can plot out everything. You're like natural. And it's probably, and then I'm like, but when does your brain cool off? When are you not thinking about?
When you're sleeping, bro.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd handle that,
you
bro.
wouldn't be able to.
Isn't that exhausting?
Yeah. It is, dude.
Man.
Hey, dude, this is how a lot of people think. Dude, sometimes I'm there.
Is that anxiety?
I don't know what it is, man.
Fuck.
I guess, yeah.
Just to be having like thought after thought after thought after thought after
Oh, yeah,
thought.
dude. Oh, yeah.
In a moment where you're not, where
Yeah,
you're
bro.
thinking,
Yeah.
are you able
Well,
to?
here I can do that.
Yeah.
You know? Like
But what
in this
makes
moment.
here different?
Just because I'm probably doing something, you know?
Because you're actively doing something.
Yeah, if I'm like, I don't know, if I'm in the car and I start driving, I'm like, I gotta go home, I gotta pick up this, this is there. Tomorrow I gotta do this shit. Oh fuck, you know, it's like it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just, it's almost like I'm planning everything to when I don't have to do it.
Right.
Yeah,
And like the shit you're planning, most of the time it's not going to go how you think it's going to go.
probably not.
Because you're not there yet.
Yeah,
Because life is it's crazy.
Yeah.
You're going to get home, then Margot's going to say this thing, then I'm probably going to throw on that movie. And it's like you get home, Margot made dinner, you weren't expecting it. And then also she picked the movie out. And it's a different movie than you said you were.
Yeah.
So why even waste the time thinking about it is my thing. Or you're not even trying to think about it. Your brain's just doing it.
Yeah, it just does it.
Do you think in your own voice?
Yeah.
You hear yourself?
I don't know. I
don't hear myself.
Can you like talk to yourself by like in your brain?
No.
You don't hear your voice or anything?
No.
Like you can't
I don't hear me.
You'd be like, "What's up, Dave?"
No.
I've heard that this is like something that like some people can and can't do it.
I can't. I don't hear like a distant like, yo, like
It's me. You should take a sip of that drink.
like I don't think that. I don't even hear that. I get
It's
a
not that you-
feeling, and
it's
I'm
not
like,
that you
oh,
hear it.
impulse, bang.
It's more like you can say it in your brain, like,
like wiping my nose. I didn't think wipe your nose.
"What's up, Dave?"
I can't hear it.
I don't like hear my voice, but
What do you hear?
I don't hear my voice. I just like.
So
I
how
can
do you
say,
get the thought? How does the thought?
I just think it. I guess. I don't know.
It's so interesting to me. This is a Twilight Zone conversation, but I was stunned how many layers of thought are happening in a person I'm like talking to every day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, if we could switch brains, I don't know if I could handle your brain.
Probably not.
I need to be medicated, dude. My shit's so quiet.
Yeah.
And I feel an impulse, and then I usually just like when I talk, it's just that.
Yeah.
It's just whatever's coming. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not like, okay, say this to get to that, and then let's end it with this.
Like for example, today.
Yeah.
At work.
Yeah.
Their elevator's broken.
Okay.
So I got a guy there, and long story short, elevator's broken. They came. They said they were going to fix it this day. They didn't do it.
Didn't do it.
Didn't do it the next time. Weekend passed. Now they're here. Now that's cool. Okay. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, and the guy's like talking about what's wrong, what could be wrong.
Yeah.
There's some other worker there, and they're talking, and I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, oh, like they're saying this. So maybe this is the problem. Or, oh, but he said that, so maybe it's not that. So, and then like I'm trying to figure it out in my brain and talking to myself through it all.
Right.
You know?
Like you're having a conversation with yourself about.
Yeah, to be like, what the fuck is this? I'm looking around. I'm like, is it this thing? Like, what the fuck is this shit? You know, and it's that at all times.
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't have that.
No, so okay, so like the jump rope story.
Yeah.
In my head, I said,
Yeah, you're like, oh shit.
oh fuck,
This guy's fucked.
this is a nightmare.
Yeah.
But then that's where it
Kinda like
stops, and it's kind of like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
So I've had that, but my day to day isn't that. It's not like I'm like constantly thinking.
Yeah,
ahead.
yours is like a special occasion when something.
Mine is like, oh shit, dude, someone just. Yo, that's
I don't know what it
crazy.
is, bro. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
man.
I have to be like shocked into thinking ahead. Otherwise, I'm just kind of here. You Are Here podcast. Episode 355. 55.
Yes, sir.
Guys, like and subscribe. Tell your mom, tell your dad,
We love you.
tell your cousins. We have some guests coming on. We had some technical difficulties,
Yes,
but
sir.
they will be jumping on. Guys, if you want to support us, patreon.com/youareherepod is the best way to do it. Send me and Mikey a little message if you're listening. If you're not, we still love you.
Love you guys.
But thank you guys for following us and liking and subscribing and just listening. We appreciate it.
Mine is Mike. Signing out.
My name is Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to yourself. Please be kind to one another.